morning. Happy Friday. I am the Neuse River Witch, and today I wanted to talk about where we are in this world. I'm sure everybody got a little crazy hair going on there. Ignore me. No, don't. The world we are living in today is insanity, right? You cannot get away from this news. You cannot refer to your vice president as a dictator. I love Biden, love him. I think he's done wonderful things for our country. I wish that he would just, step up and say, buy predatory lending from student loan, overinflated interest rates, legalize recreational marijuana, and be done with it. But I get it, right? I get it. He's been wonderful. Thank you very much, sir. Please, let's let someone else step up. I would love to see a ticket with Gavin Newsom from California. He is an amazing person, wonderful progressive ideas. He's led California to its wonderful state of being a world economic power, all on its own. I think that, and all this while also helping those that need help. So I think that I'd love to see him on the ticket with Kamala. I think that would be a powerhouse for change and for those progressive ideas, and maybe bring us out of this debacle that we're in with what could be in store if the Republicans take office. Because as we know, right, 25 has already, and I'm calling it that because there are algorithms now that are pulling any reference to the official name of the document or to HF or to JDT off of the search algorithms. So just keep that in mind when you're sharing your memes and such. We may need to have a code word in order to get our message out. But I digress. So yeah, it's tough right now. Things are challenging. The world is changing, and the United States has to change with it or be left behind. And I'm speaking about this because it's also in the same realm of something else that is around change, and something that I've caught quite a bit of flack over. So we're just gonna point to the elephant in the room, and we're going to talk about it today, and then we're not going to talk about it again. When I I was working to become a torchbearer, and part of my requirements or my dedication or my goals for that was to create a deck of oracle cards dedicated to the goddess Hekate. There was nothing around like that at the time. So I went back and forth. I tried learning to draw. I tried learning digital graphics on the computer. I worked with my partner to go through and try and figure out how to make this imagery be what I saw in my mind. And those of you out there who are neurodivergent, you can certainly relate in the aspect that when you see the image in your brain, it resonates with you, right? You just see it and you connect with it directly, and nothing else meets that standard. So let's say about 8 months ago, 9 months ago, maybe even a year, I stumbled up across an image creator that used my words to create imagery. When I found that, I was floored. I was able to write the verses that I wanted to portray. I wanted to write this card and show what that card meant to me, and to and what feeling I wanted to convey. And when I did that, the images that came out were simply stunning. I was just amazed by what came out. And that led to the birth of the Crossroads Oracle. So for example, this card, right? That's the fire card. Look at that. Look at that power. It does not, that radiates, the energy of Hekate. This is my temperance card. Look at this card. And all I did was I wrote a verse, right? I wrote something that I felt called to me, and this was the image it created, and it was exactly what I wanted. So many times I've had people tell me, oh, you can't, this is stealing. These are my words, right? These are my words. And I get it. You don't like it. People said the same thing about, laser cutting. Oh, laser cutting and laser burning is taken away from the true art. Okay, don't buy it, right? You don't like it, don't buy it. But don't knock somebody else's art. And to me, it is exactly what I wanted. So no matter how you feel about AI, no matter how you feel about it, it is here, okay? I have an electric truck that has Blue Zone driving, where you can drive hands-free. It's only a matter of time before AI comes in and does all the things we need. This is just a simple start of what it will do. And I really believe that what we're going to end up seeing is the ability for people who were currently barred, like me, right? I couldn't create my deck. I was blocked from participating in that simply because I didn't have the money to pay someone to do it. No one could create what I wanted. I went to artists, right? I went to ones that were willing to work with me for the limited funds I had, and nothing came close to what I saw in my brain. So all the blocking and yelling and shouting about what AI can and can't do, oh, this is stealing. It's not stealing, okay? It's creating what's there. And I really am, I'm tired of that. That's a weak argument. And my point is that if you're not interested in it, don't buy it. You know what I do when I see something on the internet that I don't like? I scroll past it. So do that. Scroll past it, and don't, I'm going to be ugly here, don't on somebody else's Cheerios just because you don't like them. So there's that. I finally got that out. I know that's a little strenuous for my first official podcast. All of these have been podcasts at this point, but I've seen a lot of comments. Oh, when's the official kickoff? So here you go. Official kickoff is talking about AI. So why don't you toss in the chat, tell me what you think about AI. I'm opening it up for discussion. You don't have to scroll on. If you disagree with me, fine, let's talk about it. I'm telling you that looking at a tool that helps people develop and grow, it's no different than, someone who's walking with a cane or who's using glasses, right? It is a tool to help us develop. There's an entirely different aspect and motive behind it than what I'm seeing sent to me, right? So that's that. I do use AI. I use AI in my work. I use AI I'm on several panels related to AI. I think that AI is going to revolutionize what we're able to make and create. I hope that people will take some time and learn about it and grow. All right, so that's my chat for today. Let's pull a card, right? Let's pull a card while we're here. I'm going to pull a card from the River Witch Oracle. It is a deck that I created. Yes, I created with the assistance of AI technology. It was edited on a computer, which also uses AI technology. It was uploaded to a website that uses AI technology. It was shared on websites that use AI technology. It was shipped to me by shipping companies that use AI technology. No one is doing work in the modern day without AI technology. So, oh, there's a little one in there. Our first card, or our only card today, is the Willow. Okay, so this card is, its keywords are adapt, insight, and grace. So when you think about, when you see a willow tree outside, and you see it swaying in the breeze, right? You see it there, it's representing, it's stately. First of all, it is one of my favorite trees, right? I absolutely love the willow tree. Its adaptability led it to continue to grow and prosper in the South. It roots, it seeks out water. It's a water-seeking plant. I find that interesting because you would think that all trees seek water, but when you look it up, that's what it says. It's a water-seeking plant. It's drawn towards pipes and things like that. So what you have to learn, what this card is telling us today, is to don't bloom where you were planted. Grow where you want. Okay? I hate that saying, bloom where you were planted. That's just something somebody told people to make them stay where they are and suck it up and be good. No, no. Bloom where you want to grow. Okay? Be where you want to be. Adapt yourself. Adapt and become who you really want to be. Use your insight, use your wisdom to become that person, and do it all with grace. Right? It takes a special talent to tell someone to basically off and smile. So I'm bleeping myself. So take your time today, focus on the energy of the Willow card, be who you want to be, and have a fabulous Friday. I look forward to talking with you soon. Bye.